Hi, welcome to Zod. Today, I'm really excited to announce a big change that we have actually made in the Zob tables, which is going to take your user experience to the next level. Right? For existing users of Zob, you know what a Zob table actually does. But in case some of you are actually new over here, Job tables is like an Excel sheet with all the features we think Excel had. So it's a great way to store your process and operational data. And it comes with better validations, better quality control, process automations, and a bunch of other great stuff. Now, this is not a demo for Zob tables, that's somewhere else, but I want to talk about a specific problem our users used to face with Zob tables. So the thing is, here I have a sample issue tracker, which is just to track some of the tickets that I'm actually, getting from my customers. I have standard things like issue status, the customer details, what are some of the internal commands, who it is assigned to, what are the vehicle details, etc., etc. Right now, once as an executive, I want to open this and I want to work on this particular task. When I want to work on this particular ticket, let's say I want to go and change the user. The user is over here. Yeah, it took me 2 seconds to even see where the user actually is. The same way, if you want to add some vehicle information, I have to go to the bottom of this. So similarly, while all the data is being neatly presented, just because of the quantum of data, it is very overwhelming for you as users to use this. That's why we've built something phenomenal called sections. Okay. In any page in Zod, you can create and manage new sections. So here, let's say I want to have this only for the main ticket details. I want to remove the rest of the stuff. So let me just click on this configure section. So I can rename the section, call it ticket details. I can specify which teams have access to see this section. So we have 4 or 5 different teams and you want to restrict certain information only to specific teams. You can now do that. You can simply choose which teams have access to this and you're good to go. And similarly, all the fields that need to be shown in this particular section are listed over here. All you have to do is just uncheck the ones that you actually don't want. We don't need vehicles. We need assignment. We need resolution. Actually, that we will keep it separate. It source, POC, price by, probably ticket source, and assign to. Okay, so I'm going to click save. Now I have only these details easily shown over here. So now if I want to assign to a user, I know exactly where it is. Now let's create another section where we want to show all the customer details. Again, I can choose the raise by, the phone number, and is the first level check done, issue severity, etc. And I can add one more section for vehicles. So either I can keep adding multiple sections this way, but in certain times you have certain data points where uh, you don't need to show it in the first view. It is only used for reference purposes. So it doesn't make sense for us to add multiple sections this way. So in that case, you can always add a tab. So click on a tab, say vehicle details, and even a tab visibility is something that you can actually set. You can say which teams have access to this particular tab. Hit save. Now we have vehicle details, and I can add the section where can show all details related to vehicles here. For example, vehicle number, make, model, pictures, color, and condition. Go over here. So very, very straightforward. Now we see that all our information is very neatly arranged. You want to reorder the section, all you have to do is just say, move down. That's it. So now the reordering actually happens. So very similarly, if you want to change the name of this default section, so you can actually say this is main. All right. Now, what happens if two fields are there in the same section or in two different sections, right? So let's take, you know, uh, field, and I can say that issue status and is the first level result and resolution counts. Let's say these three go into a separate section. Now, if you see, issue status is present in both places. So what happens if I try to edit it? So both get edited at the same time so that there is no misinformation that actually gets created in both places. Similarly, for even for text. So let's say I want to have, uh, let's add customer name over here. So it's by, you have the customer name. So Matthews, click outside. So Matthews gets updated in both places. So I hit save and I'm good to go. And one key feature that I want to highlight over here is that now we have record logs. That means you can have a complete history of all the things that have happened with a particular ticket. Who changed at what point in time, from what value to what value. So this entire historical information is available for you instantly for every single record. And you can even see the details on when it was created, when it was updated. You can add multiple comments, you can tag other users and say that please have a look. And even if the person is not working on SOP right now, so this goes as an email notification to them so that they can directly come over here and take action on it, right? So this is, we think this takes the usability of your table information to a whole new level where you can create massive dashboards of how the information is actually shown to your users. So again, with just like other features of Zot, it is completely customizable according to the individual user's experience. I can't wait to see what all different kind of use you as users actually create with this particular new feature. So thank you for staying this long, and thank you for checking it out. We really hope that you test it out and give us some valuable feedback.